Hokies. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up to the semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Touchdown, Hokies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 at the UVA. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field for the first time today. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnovers are a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive should they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Running back has it on the screen now. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. An offense with some pre-snap motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Dogs will line up to put it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Hokies offense takes the field. The first chance we see them today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive, and ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, using his legs on the scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. You set it down to the offense, first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy. These are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Nowhere to run at the middle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. Here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Hokies come to the line to start the first set of downs. Here comes the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6. 7 to play of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down just short of the mark, inches away from the first down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down and past the line of the game.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense, and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass this time. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact and no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down. They're needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one's caught. Tackle short of the first down. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. So it's pushing the tackle on the top of the moment. We've reached the end of the 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has the first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out the RPO. It's complete. They're led out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he's been such a monster here. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. One of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. How aggressive will they be for the first down play?
Ran right by the man.
Dogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. And it falls incomplete.
Trying to get this RPO connected here over on the left side, and they just can't get it done. And again, for the quarterback, it's about ball handling, getting a nice grip on that ball, and then throwing the ball accurately. The other part of this, and Chris, this is what goes totally overlooked in the RPO game, is footwork.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught, can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. That's some snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal for the 2. Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Look like a design run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job with the touchdown.
Chris, these types of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding an extra player to the run game by having the quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense facing his 2nd and 10. Looking for a receiver. Throwing for his running back. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Returner decides to steal it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball over the 28.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And there's the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spots the ball to 44. And the Hokies with first and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out.
It's caught. He's breaking free. They bring him down to 16, and they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Hokies are looking to take advantage of this red zone threat. An inside give now for the shotgun. He's got space. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. Not ideally to get first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. The decision to make, what are they going to do on this second down? It's off the loss, and second and goal from the 7. And off outside, looking for the touchdown. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. And now the final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Chance to talk over. They're going to call here on 3rd down. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. And they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Caught in the end zone. They've thrown for the score.
That is such an important score and great execution from this offense here before halftime. An extra point away from tying it up. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to go from down in this game to leading in this game if they can go out and score in the third quarter.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They pinched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen off the field in an obvious passing situation. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking downfield, it's Jackson. The receiver grabs it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They get the ball out of hurry here for this third down. Drop him back to the throw for first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they bring it down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Offensive line gets set. It's first down. And the quarterback will make a play through the air. Coming after him. He's looking to scramble. He'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes
deep shots out of the end zone. Touchdown.
10.
And the underdogs here claim the lead. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football, begin the third quarter, doing exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they want to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive. To be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at the film, and get a real good, cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this play.
The Bulldogs will take it away and get us going in the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're turning. Pass is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on play. So a solid gain of 8 sets up second and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Oh, they touch the middle there, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. And he shoved out of bounds when the defense was short of the first down marker. Offensive spot here in 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard division. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's in the clear. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Hokies will try to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll start from behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught, completion. He's got some space. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Hokies are in the red zone. They're going to run. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. So 2 big plays on the road. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And they bring him down, but they'll swat the ball to 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it into the 2? And they're trying to punch it in here. They bring him down short. First down marker sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go forward here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Hokies. They go to the air to reach the end zone. And they get set now to drop the 18. He knocks through the 18 and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Testing the right side here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'll tell you they are vital to keep them on schedule. Create those short-yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays becoming important as they try to avoid third and long. It's a draw play. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
On the ground, it's Brazil. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being the out-sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Signs a quick throw.
Dang it.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for 4th down completion. They can't connect. Costly turnover on downs. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. So it's 2nd down and 9. Completion not producing much there on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for first down. Looking to set up the screens here. He makes the tackle, but the offense has set up the first down at the 21. Dogs come to the line to start a first set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Dump off caught by the running back. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Powering through. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get in. It's a beautiful job of combination, coverage, and rush working together. It's a nice job tapping off that drive for points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw that one first down. On the move now. And And it's incomplete even in the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to push the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field. It allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball, leads to the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up.
Sorry to interrupt you all. This offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offensive coordinator is going to love the starting field position. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. It's a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 with a very short gain on completion. Quick throw, that's an RPO on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Jackson. He's got it right by the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. First and goal from the 1. Offense comes up the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling the guys, we've got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it. He's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
The extra point gets it within 31-28. It's Georgia on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game set so we have a chance. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage seems to be right in. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Peterson. They make the tackle, but the pass creates a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity to play caller here to go aggressive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the lead. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To throw, it's Jackson. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this team.
Second down for that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. Awesome.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a key in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense is swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And it's touchdown! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Bulldogs are quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Football's loose. The defense has got it. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? At the 30 now. At the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab on the move. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. After the completion, will stop the check out and injured player on the field. Certainly hope that does affect them moving forward in the playoff. This is crucial. Defense needs to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, he stopped. He's. Oh my God, he stopped.
After the return block, that interception could be enormous. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On first down, play action. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Motion now for the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. He's got room to crouch. Another broken tackle. He brings it down, but he makes it 3-yard line, which is a solid game. First down and 10. To the air, it's Jackson. Tries the right with a quick throw. Lines a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Grab behind the line. It's Peterson. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tournaments in the world. This is one of those great balls back and forth. We go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is still trailing. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's Fielder trying to make something happen. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Powering through the defender. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive. This is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down the drive sets you up for success. So watch out in this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
Texas made it a 41. It's a nice game getting close to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll start behind the line for a loss of 1. And after the play, it looks like the man is shaken up. Important second down play coming up. Leaning on the one game to the lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long, their own 41. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. He fires downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. It's a short completion at the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on first down pass. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together. Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here.
Oh my God, no!
Complete. A crucial misfire here late in the game.
Man, they cheating, man.
Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. And the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Timeout call by the Hokies. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Playoff game on the line here. The offense plays keep away and secure the victory. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now Virginia Tech uses a timeout here. Their second. Strategy session for this 3rd down play. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Catch made. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just have to secure the ball as a runner after the catch. And I can tell he's trying to make the play, but you can see that ball is away from his body. And this defense, they just fly around. They're too physical. If you put the ball in harm's way, they will knock it loose. And that's a fumble going the other direction.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up the 2nd down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Using his legs here. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. He goes out of bounds, stops just short of the 25.
That is exactly what you're looking for from offense here in this situation. Inside of 2 minutes, you're down in this ball game. You've got to get 1st downs and stop the clock. And the quarterback does both of those things. He picks it up with his legs and gets out of bounds. Beautiful job. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down. Is continue to stay on schedule. Keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is
loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. But a dream play for this defense. Take the ball away. Crush any chance. Back. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Using that challenge, move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. They stopped him short, so it's 4th down, in field goal range, down 3. What's the coach going to do here? So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the defense will spend the timeout here, stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. So now the field goal set, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. A chance to tie the game here in the final minute of regulation. And the field goal is good. And that will tie the game. We headed for overtime. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
This is the difficult part about being a kicker. Chris, he hasn't attempted a kick all day long. Now in the fourth quarter, he's got to roll out there and tie the game, and he drills it. Cold as ice. That's what I'm talking about.
And the first play of the drive coming up in the 17-yard. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. Contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them to incomplete that.
They'll run it here. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Now the unique experience makes it football overtime. The format is unique. The coin toss on the side, the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then inside look at a possession beginning with a plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense, so you know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
On first and 10, look to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, it's no surprise they're going with the running game. The struggles they've had throwing the football, multiple interceptions so far in this ball game. And as a defense, they're ready for that. They're not going to sit here and allow them to just run the football into the end zone.
So here we go. Biggest play of the game. Can the offense punch it in on 3rd and goal in OT? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And with that, they regain the lead.
Great goal.
So they line up now knowing that touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Jackson. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here we go, a critical 3rd down play. This offense eager to keep the drive going and not settle for 3 here. Grab down the middle, it's Robinson. They finally stop the run. That gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you teach it.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So buckle up here. It's 3rd and goal with a chance to punch it in and win the game right now. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. And what a finish. He has the last word in his back and forth roller coaster battle.
Chris, I always talk about players and not plays in these moments. And right here, they get the ball to their guy, the one that they know can go make a play. And he's able to do that. He takes it into the end zone for the win. I got to tell you, it's got to feel great for him to deliver over his teammates in this huge moment.
What a tremendous battle. Just an instant